Welcome to Gabe and Hardcovers Movie Watch. Gabe will be playing the part of my father this afternoon, apparently. um, nice little touch there at the bottom. I just kind of caught that. For those of you that are new to this is at the $10 level of Patreon, where me and Gabe, every once in a while, we decide a movie that we want to cover. Typically, it's kind of like a bad movie or like a B movie or something that's a little bit different. This week, we are covering the 90s classic gem known as Spawn. I know I came up in the 2000s and in the middle to late 90s, so I've seen this movie quite a few times, and I thought this movie was badass as a kid. With me is Gabe. What do you think, buddy?
What's going on, Luis? Thanks for having me on. No, this movie came out in 98. No, it was 97. 97.
Really?
97 or 98, because like I was saying, I was 17 when this came out. So this is probably like my first R-rated movie I probably watched alone. And I think that's the last time I saw the movie. I mean, I might have caught scenes here and there, like on TV or flipping through channels on HBO. Back in the day when you would just flip through channels. You don't do that anymore. But yeah, I mean, I remember just liking it because the graphics are super cool. The cape, I think they spent their entire budget on like the special effects for the cape.
I wouldn't surprise. The cape is pretty badass.
The cape is like, well, it's just like Spawn, the comic. The cape is its own character, and they really treated it that way. And then John Leguizamo, one of the greatest Hispanic actors of our lifetime, plays the clown.
He's actually, you know what? Now he gets a lot of shit from some fans, but he's actually a really solid actor. He was in John Wick and John Wick 2.
Well, yeah, John Wick. I think the first movie I saw where he wasn't just some joke actor was Donnie Brasco.
I've never seen that.
Carlito's Way. It was one of those like Al Pacino movies where you played a gangster.
Oh shit! Okay. Yeah, he's
like the John Leguizamo movie that we're doing.
He's had a few good roles, man.
Yeah. He was in Mario Brothers.
We covered Mario Brothers already, and we're not going back. That was Matt Miranda that suggested we do Mario Brothers, and like a dumbass, I said, "Oh yeah, sure. How bad can it be?" That was fucking terrible.
Oh, that was a bad movie. Go back and watch that, guys.
Yeah. If you have not seen our Mario Brothers watch a movie with us, halfway through the movie, me and Gabe, we were about to just give up completely. It was that bad. Halfway through, we're just like, what the fuck are we watching anymore? Why are we watching this?
Because we didn't know what was going on. Like the plot in that movie didn't pick up until like an hour and a half into it.
Oh god, that was terrible.
It was almost like Guardians 2.
Huh?
It was almost like Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
Yeah, but yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy 2 kind of has that same problem where half an hour into the movie, I was going, what's the bad guy here? Like, what the fuck is going on with this movie? Before we get started, did you see Wonder Woman?
I did.
Oh, okay. General thoughts?
Absolutely loved it.
Okay.
I'm looking forward to what you had to say on Omnibros on Thursday.
I'm keeping myself tight-lipped until Thursday.
Yeah, that's what's making it more interesting.
Yeah, people, because I posted on Facebook Wonder Woman. Well, that was something, and that's all I posted. And I got actually a few messages from people saying, "So, what did you think of Wonder Woman? Didn't sound like you liked it." I said, "Well, you're just gonna have to find out Thursday."
Dude, I have no shame. I cried at one part. Like just
you cried? Okay.
Yeah.
Kiddo. So how this goes is that me and Gabe, we have Spawn queued up. You guys, as soon as we say go, hit play on your Blu-ray, on your iTunes, on your laptop, whatever it is that you're using to watch it, and we'll commentate on the movie as we watch it along, and you guys get to watch it with us, basically. So, for those of you out there, we are going to start in 3, 2, 1, and go. Man, it's been a long time since I've seen the New Line Cinema thing.
This is always, to me, when I was a kid, or my teenage years, was like, this is going to be a cool movie because these railroad tracks are coming up on the screen. And I realized they're not railroad tracks. Those are the tracks for the film. Like,
yeah.
Oh, interesting.
I completely forgot Medieval Spawn is in this.
Is he?
Yeah. It's this guy that's talking right now.
What the hell? Oh, look at the special effects on that Malboja.
I wonder if that still holds up. We'll find out in a little bit, I guess. Wow, this was a young Michael Jai White.
This might have been his first, like, not his first movie, but yeah, probably his like first big appearance.
Yeah. Back when you could smoke in airports.
You can't smoke in airports? Oh, that makes sense. You can't smoke anywhere these days.
No, you can't.
Not that I smoke, I don't care, but
yeah, same.
It's interesting. Well, it's Vegas. I mean, everybody smokes in casinos still. This thing is being a jerk. I mean, whatever.
Now, in the comics, was he like this? Was he he was a hitman, whatever it is, or a mercenary?
He was a soldier. Yeah, he was definitely like a black ops, like bad soldier kind of guy. Yeah.
So this is pretty comic accurate.
For that part of it, yeah, definitely. The basic origin on here, I think, is correct.
Because you read Spawn, right? You read a little bit of it.
Oh yeah, I loved the early, maybe the first like 100 issues or so of Spawn. I really enjoyed. Because most of it was written by Neil Gaiman and Alan Moore.
And McFarlane drew.
And McFarlane, I think McFarlane only drew, I want to say maybe 20 issues, if even that. And I think that's about the time when Greg Capullo jumped on.
Really? Because Capullo jumped on in '95, I think. Damn, Michael J. Watt looks so fucking young in this.
I remember if you want to talk about bad shipping and like comics missing like their ship dates and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Spawn, I remember, was the first time they published issue, I forgot what it was, but it was like they put out issue 19 before issue 18 came out.
What?
Then you had to buy issue 18 like a couple months later.
Oh shit.
Like it was weird.
Yeah, well, Image Comics was like that back then.
Yeah, and then there was even like a little comic in the back of the book making fun of Todd McFarlane, how he doesn't know how to count and stuff like that.
In association with Todd McFarlane Entertainment. It's a lot of fire in intros. Wow, this is so 90s.
Dude, Michael Jai White still looks the same. Like he's still like.
Yeah. In fact, he's probably in better shape now than he is in this movie.
Maybe. What's that movie he did? Black Dolomite?
Black Dynamite, man.
Black
that movie's
Dynamite.
hilarious. I love Black Dynamite. God, this is so 90s. I'm actually really loving this. This reminds me so much of my childhood.
It's just great 90s, just extreme explosions and
fire.
There's a lot of fire going on.
Just for no reason, a lot of fire.
They spent a lot of money on fire.
Yeah. I'm willing to bet that's where the budget went. The budget went on fire and the cape.
Dude, that scene of the cape later is so fucking cool.
Yeah, his suit, actually, from what I remember, granted, it's been a few years, but if I remember right, the Spawn suit actually holds up pretty well because it was practical.
Yeah.
And especially
it's a big rubber suit, but it looks cool. It looks like it looks alive. Like it looks wet and breathing.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It kind of looks like it's breathing a little bit. And you know, the practical makeup effects on Michael Jai White when he's burned, they don't look that bad. I mean, granted, it's been a few years since I've seen it, so
I think it's more extreme looking than Deadpool looked underneath the mask.
Yeah, yeah. Because under Deadpool's mask, you could still see that's Ryan Reynolds.
Well, yeah, you still like Ryan Reynolds still looks. They should have made him more disgusting looking. Like they still made him look kind of like pretty boy, you know, Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah, the Spawn here he genuinely looks. Oh, this guy is fucked up.
Oh, I forgot Michael Douglas was in this movie.
He's in this?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. So much fire. Holy shit.
Hey, what timestamp are you on? My thing's all messed up.
I'm at 6:08.
Okay, so I'm like 3 minutes ahead. Let me go back.
Anti-U.S. sentiments. That's where I just left off. Where they're burning the American flag.
Sweet. Okay. Yeah, see, that's Michael Douglas.
I'll give it to John Leguizamo. Not a bad violator.
No, and I heard the whole time, like, it's practical. Like, he was squatting and on his knees the whole time.
Ugh, that's had to have sucked.
Yeah. Like, he had a pretty rough experience on the set having to do this. I wonder if the DVD has like a behind the scenes featurette or something. That'd be freaking cool to see.
I kind of want to see that. I wonder if there's a I don't think there's a Blu-ray of Spawn. I think it's all DVD.
I'm almost positive there's a Blu-ray. Like, it was recently released, maybe like 5 years ago, I want to say.
Was there?
But it's not like they didn't go back and make it some kind of like master version or something like that. It's just,
Yeah.
I think it's just a legit just transfer.
There are a lot of people smoking in buildings.
Dude, John Leguizamo's just chewing the scenery in the scene, dude.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. He steals every single scene he's in this movie. Did Spawn have a dog?
A dog?
Yeah.
I don't know if he had a dog.
How old do you think he was here? 25? 24?
I would think so.
You know, he could still do a Spawn movie if he wanted to come back.
They should. Like, I want right now is a good time for a reboot. It's like a Hellboy reboot. That's a good idea. I think a Spawn reboot would be a great idea.
Well, Todd McFarlane said he has a script written. Like, it's done.
Mm-hmm.
He wrote the script himself.
I don't know about that. He should have hired somebody like Neil Gaiman or Alan Moore for him. And he could just steal the characters and go through like 20 years of litigation.
With Angela, and Neil Gaiman ended up winning out.
Yeah, Angela, like who was it? The guy narrating the movie. That's one of Neil Gaiman's creations too.
Is it really?
Castello, something like that. Yeah. And then Todd McFarlane also got sued by a hockey player.
Really?
Because he used a hockey player's name, or like a slight variation of his name, as like the main villain in the Spawn comics. Not like the evil supernatural villain, but like a mobster villain. And Todd McFarlane lost out big on it too.
You know he's bad because he's got scorpions.
What's up with that green tint? That was weird.
Oh, where the guy? Yeah, I think you're a bit behind me, but where the guy that's showing up with the green tint?
Yeah.
The medieval Spawn. That was a really bad special effect. How can we make him look like otherworldly or something. Just throw a green tint on his ass.
Yeah, this is show that he's a spawn himself with the ectoplasm.
Yeah. I remember as a kid, medieval Spawn would look badass.
I had that toy. I remember having the toy for sure.
Was that a series, Medieval Spawn, or was that like like the not a series? That was like a flashback or something.
Yeah, there was a series though. It was like a 4-issue miniseries for Medieval Spawn.
Oh, really?
And the art was outrageous. Like the color, the covers and the interior were all painted.
Hmm. Now, in this movie, they say that Spawn will eventually lose his powers, and that's when he dies again. Is that something from the comic as well?
Yep.
He's got a limited power gauge.
Yeah, in the comics, there's a like a countdown meter. So every time he uses his powers, the meter kind of ticks down a little bit.
Oh shit!
And then in order for him to like get that power level back up, he has to go see the devil, and the devil makes him do bad work again and stuff like that. It's one of those things that ties him down to the devil.
Huh. Yeah, this doesn't look shady at all. Dude, you are a secret Black Ops agent. You should know what's set up when you hear about it.
Right. Well, it's like Tom King when he had that hole in his water bottle. Like he should have known that was an assassination attempt.
He didn't drink it.
No, but he sprayed it on the audience.
That's true.
Looks like I'm up for a promotion.
Evil laugh.
I'll take good care of her. You touch her, and you're a dead man. You were the dead man.
You know, they go from 0 to Spawn pretty quick.
Yeah, I mean, we're like what 10 minutes into the movie, and he.
Yeah. This is the 90s. They didn't have time to fuck around.
What the hell is going on? Wait.
Like, not even RoboCop was this fast. You were a good 40 minutes in before you saw RoboCop in the first movie, if I remember.
Yeah, but that was worth the wait though.
Oh yeah, that was badass. And that
It's
scene,
not as long as like alien movies it takes for the aliens to come on screen.
yeah. And that scene where RoboCop gets blown away, dude. Oh, oof.
I remember seeing that as a kid.
Oh,
Like,
fuck yeah.
Yeah, the only difference with this origin scene is it was that Chapel character that set Spawn up.
It was the what?
Chapel. I don't know if you remember that character, Chapel, with the skull on his face.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, that was like his partner in the military, and he's the guy that set him up.
Do it. Yell up into the sky. What kind of fucking city does he live in? Already looks like he's in hell.
Yeah. With all these dark gargoyles and alleyways and stuff.
Is this Detroit now? Congratulations, you're a bum.
It's basically what happens. He comes back
Yeah.
to life as a homeless man.
Yeah. Which I don't know what's worse, is that you're dead and you're a corpse, or you're a bum.
Well, at least when you're dead, you don't stink anymore.
That's true. That's very true.
Either way, you get eaten up by rats and worms.
Yeah. And this is where I think they fucked up in the movie. You don't introduce a kid into this type of thing.
You lost, kid.
He still looks pretty good though. Like the makeup still looks good.
No, it's cool. I like how even in the rain scene when he's walking through the aisles or the alleyway, he's all wet and everything. It looks cool.
Mm-hmm.
You've been gone a long time, friend.
Oh, is that Miko Hughes?
Who?
The little kid? That is.
Who's that?
He's the little boy from Pet Cemetery.
Oh,
He's the my daddy looks at vaginas all day from Kindergarten Cop.
that's him?
Yeah, and I went to school with him.
You went to school with him?
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
we used to go to the mall and play Mortal Kombat all the time and stuff.
That's dope.
You've been gone a long time, friend.
There's a lot of homeless kids, man. That sucks.
This is Detroit, man. That's all this is. Is Marilyn Manson playing in the background? I'm not even sure.
Hey, this is a cool set and everything. They did some pretty good production work on this movie.
Yeah, they did. With the budget they had. What was the budget on this?
That's a good question.
It probably wasn't much.
Oh, I think I looked it up. It was like 40 million,
Yeah, it probably wasn't much for this.
and they made. No, I think it was 80 million. The movie made like 87 million.
Oh yeah, but by now with DVD sales and everything like that, it's made its money back.
If you choose. I got home.
Have you looked in the mirror?
Oh no, budget was 40 million, and it made 87 million.
Oh, so it made a profit.
Depends. I mean, there's a kind of unspoken rule that they spend half the budget or the same amount of money of the budget on marketing. So even then, if it was 80 million that they spent 40 for the movie, 40 million also for budgets or for promotion,
Yeah,
but it still made like $8 million.
you gotta imagine with DVD sales and stuff like that, it's probably made it back.
Yeah. But it makes me wonder why they never did like a sequel then if it made money.
Maybe they just couldn't get it off the ground.
Yeah.
Or maybe they thought it would be a bigger hit and it just didn't, click.
I forgot they whitewashed Al Simmons' best friend in the movie.
He's black in the comic?
Yeah.
Mommy, there's a homeless man standing in the bushes. He looks like beef jerky. It's an ugly motherfucker.
But what a way to be a superhero or, this kind of character. You blend in and you're ignored.
Yeah. I mean, still, it's kind of better than the Marvel method where you just put on a cap and glasses.
Mm-hmm.
Reborn from Earth. Born for the alley. One unknown force. His necroplasmic body racked by pain. His memories fragmented. In North Korea was made. Malvolgia kept secreted in dark.
I hate clowns.
Long years.
I fucking hate clowns.
In ways that will only feed his anger and desire.
There's a lot of exposition in this scene.
Yeah. Why don't you start beating his ass? Wonder is me. Pow, 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 pow. Bad crusty. Why the fuck would you hire this guy? Oh, Gabe, you being a father. This man shows up at your door for your kid's birthday party.
Yeah, no, he's going away.
You're sending his ass home, right?
Yeah, he's gonna go. He's not working today. He probably showed up in like a beat up white panel van too or something.
Yeah, no windows, right? The no window van and everything.
Yeah.
And let me say, that action figure that little girl gets, that shit is going in the trash right away.
Yeah.
Oh, well, let me take a look at this, honey. Whoop.
That's a creepy figure though. That doll is nasty looking.
I told you, right?
Yeah. I forgot that Spawn was all just bitching and crying about Wanda forever.
Is that a huge part of the comic?
Yeah, yeah. But it's really just, they're really driving it home in the movie.
Maybe we just complain about Wanda.
Yeah, Leguizamo steals this movie, dude.
Yeah, he does.
He's great.
This movie got a lot of shit, but at least from the little bit I know of Spawn, it seems like it captured it pretty well.
Yeah, I mean it's a funny, creepy clown, and it's just a lot of just weird religious stuff that gets mixed into it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so a lot of this does not hold up. Like you'll see in a second, the hell scenes do not hold up at all.
Oh, it's just really cheesy, fiery effects.
Yeah.
Like it's the kind of stuff like not even like an at-home backyard filmmaker would use today.
Right, he does bitch about a lot about Wanda. I never noticed that.
Yeah, that hell scene is very Mortal Kombat looking.
That's pretty bad, dude. Like it looks like something on a reboot. You remember Reboot from the 90s?
Yeah. Yeah. That was Dan DiDio's show.
Reboot was the shit. What was the name of the kid that I think it was in the second season? You see the kid grow up and he's got like his eye was replaced and everything.
That's weird. I don't remember that show very much.
No? Oh man. Yeah, the first season was basically like they were dealing with I can't remember the name of the bad guy, Hexadecimal or something like that. And yeah, and at the end of the season, they end up losing, and the kid, his sister, and like this girl gets sent, like they get booted out of the computer that they're in, and they get lost in the internet. And season 2, they're all grown up.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and he's
That's
missing.
right. I remember hearing about that, and they
Yeah,
changed the voice actors and stuff.
yeah, and he's missing an eye in the second season and everything. And it's I enjoyed the second season.
For all the folks go after Florida. What is that you say? Can I dig up one body now? Why is that? What'll happen in fine.
I like the clown scenes a lot because the clown's job was to just instigate Spawn into becoming as evil as possible to bring on like the mission.
Now, did Violator have this big of a role in the 90s? In the comics, I mean, or was he just a villain?
No, he had a big role like this, especially in the beginning, because he was kind of like Clown was kind of Spawn's like escort or like trainee. You know, like when you start a new job, you get that trainer guy that kind of shows you the ropes.
So you're an undead demon. Yeah, they recently brought back Al Simmons.
Yeah, I started reading it again after that
I heard it wasn't bad.
because the artwork was good. I like John Boy Meyer was doing a great job on that book.
Yeah, they recently brought him back, and I heard it actually wasn't pretty bad.
Yeah, you gotta love the fart jokes in the old '90s movie.
You guys? How come God has a color speaking all the retards?
Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, these special effects are very, very rough, dude.
I mean, we've seen worse.
That's true.
Like we've seen some shit that's like, God damn, oh wow, you guys did not put any budget into this.
What is this?
You are dying to the tracks and that stupid train just kept running over you, running over you.
Yeah, I'm looking at him now. John Leguizamo really is crouching down the whole time. That had to suck.
Yeah, dude. I mean, imagine being on a set for like 2 months or whatever, doing that every day,
Crouch down like that. That's got to be hard on the knees.
and still just give this over-the-top performance every time.
Yeah, that's got to be real hard on the knees.
Yeah.
I mean, I've got bad knees now, so man. Yeah, you're right. I'm looking at the suit now, and it looks wet. It looks like live.
No, it's cool the way they did it. It's a really, really cool. That's the kind of thing that you get out of practical effects that you don't get today, where everything is CGI.
And the thing is, you know, for the next one they're gonna go CGI.
Mm-hmm.
You just know that's what they're gonna do.
Yeah, so half the movie, whoever plays Spawn will probably be in just like a green suit or something like that.
Mm-hmm. Who would you cast to direct the Spawn movie?
To direct it? Shoot.
Christopher Nolan's Spawn.
Nice. Who would do a good Spawn these days? I don't know. What's his face? Rob Zombie's a good director.
Rob Zombie, Rob Zombie gets a lot of shit, but I really dug his Halloween.
Yeah. No, his movies are good. I like, the House of a Thousand Corpses and all that stuff.
Never seen it.
No, they're fun movies.
It's House of a Thousand Corpses, Devil's Rejects, and the Halloween series, right?
Yeah, I think those are the only ones he's done so far that I know of.
No, he had one a few years ago, though, with his wife. That his wife was the main actress. Nobody saw it, though. Would be good. James Wan.
I'm not sure who that is.
He did the Conjuring movies.
Oh, okay.
He did Fast and Furious 6? No, 7, the last one.
Who did the first what movie is that? Saw.
Oh, fuck. I forgot the guy's name.
I think it'd be just cool if you got like a legit horror director to do these kinds of movies.
Mm-hmm. So 15 things we didn't know about Spawn. Early issues of Spawn were printed out of order. You talking about
on the International Space Station. We found proof of life on Mars.
Whoa. That's
If we
an
let it get to
advertisement.
Earth.
Whoops. Yeah, you were talking about that. The early issues of Spawn were completely printed out of order.
Yeah, it was like issue like 18 or 19. It was like one of those that were just one came out, then 2 months later the earlier issue came out. And it was like the middle of a storyline too, so it was like super confusing. I'll be right back. Give me a sec.
Yeah. So Spawn's suit is an organic entity that can sometimes act independently from us. Oh, good to know that. Oh God, this scene's kind of corny.
Send him in.
Speak of the devil. Come in, Terry. Good to see you. Correct to the code waiting downstairs. Billy, priest. Yes. Cool.
One of Spawn's greatest was caused by Batman, huh?
Drop by, son. I've been meaning to commend you on the way you've handled the media. Those rumors about me were becoming a real headache. Let's have a drink. Thank you. I know we've been covering up problems with our missions overseas. I really can't find why.
All right. If Michael Jai White couldn't do Spawn, who else would you cast?
Oh man,
You're not in bed.
it's a good question. Who could pull off a Spawn today? You don't want to whitewash him, so it's got to be black.
The Rock.
The
The Rock can play any role. I think I mentioned that before.
The Rock, just this big ass dude in that Spawn
This
suit.
big Samoan like Spawn. Yeah.
I would love to see that actually. Oh shit, he'll rock bottom the Violator or something like
Who they give him the people's eyebrow underneath the mask?
that. Ah. You know they would have to do him CGI. They would do Spawn CGI today.
Oh, it'd be beautiful, dude. I'd be so excited.
Yeah. He'll have to be totally CGI, I bet. I forgot Spawn was in Soul Calibur too.
That's right. He even had his own like Super Nintendo game too. I remember that.
Yeah. Spawn toys revolutionized the superhero action figure industry. That's true.
Dude, Todd McFarlane's toys are like the best.
Yeah.
And he doesn't even make money off of the Spawn toys anymore. He does all those like baseball player figures, and then he got the contract for Walking Dead.
Yeah, he's making buku. But even in the level of detail that was put into those Spawn toys and stuff like that was just absurd.
I remember the very first ones were just like your basic kind of shitty like 4 parts of articulation toys.
Yeah.
But then they just blew up and became something different, dude.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I remember this scene. I used to love this scene. This is the first time you actually see him like use his powers and go full like Spawn mode and gallery thing.
I mean, he became Spawn really quick, but what are we in now? Like 35, 40 minutes till he actually like spawns out?
Yeah, we're about 40 minutes in and he still has not used his powers yet. Like fully to the extent that we know.
I still don't see how this movie became R-rated. Is it just like the religious like hell stuff maybe or what? I don't know.
I don't know, but looking at it now, it definitely doesn't seem like it deserves it. I could see this sliding with a really high PG-13 by today's standards. I mean, there's a few cuss words here and there, but if you take that out, it would slide with a PG-13, I think. It's actually pretty tame.
No, it's not that bad. It's definitely kind of thinking that you could, like I said, I haven't seen this movie all the way through in years, but I always remember catching it on TV every once in a while.
Yeah.
What was the other things on that list about Spawn?
Mm. Todd McFarlane wrote several issues of Spawn under a fake name.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. He had many interactions with God. There was a time when Spawn kind of sort of accidentally kidnapped God.
Weird.
While he or she was disguised as an old woman. Wow. McFarlane really liked to name characters after real people. Huh.
Yeah, and he got sued for it.
Yep, which is why hockey player Tony Twist won a major lawsuit against him. Shit. Professional hockey player sued Todd McFarlane over the matter of a fictional mobster.
Yeah, he said it tainted his name for like ads and promotions and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Simmons! What are you talking about? That thing is Simmons! I want you to name it now!
Man, Todd McFarlane just got the shit suit out of him.
Yeah, dude. I guess he had the money because he used to, buy all those $1 million baseballs. If I ever meet Todd McFarlane, I'm gonna ask him about how his balls are doing.
Snoop Dogg was originally considered for the lead in this film.
Please.
Oh God, yes.
An alternate reality
Oh.
is Snoop Dogg as Spawn.
Well, I would have paid to have seen that.
Get him for the next movie, please.
Please, just make it happen. So we gonna go ahead and smoke these joints, and then we gonna go ahead and take care of these people.
You don't love me, you love my doggy style.
And the thing is, if he did it, he would have had to have done the soundtrack.
Oh, dude, it's a Snoop Dogg soundtrack for Spawn. Oh, yes.
How great would that have been?
And then all that green that's going on, and just because he was high all the time.
Oh my God. Yeah, this is where he first starts discovering his powers and everything. The cape special effects, they're okay.
It's not cool anymore?
No, they don't hold up that well.
Nah.
It's looking real rough.
Okay, I think I caught up to you finally. I had to find a different way to watch this.
Oh, is that what you were looking for?
Yeah, I think I'm trying it on my phone. I don't know what's going on with my internet. But I did see that part where he's doing the Batman pose on top of the building with the cape. It just looks like.
Well, I'm at here, I'll help you out. I'm at 43 minutes where he's on the building, and he's using the cape to camo himself.
Okay. Okay, I'm just a tad bit ahead of you. I think I'm at 44.
All right, that's fine.
But you'll see what I'm talking about when he's doing the Batman pose.
Could Spawn fly? He never flew, right?
No, I don't think he has flight, no. Well, who knows? Because his power is he can make anything, but he has to know how all of it exactly works. Like he can make guns and bullets and stuff like that because he knows how they work mechanically.
Huh.
Oh, dude, like one of my favorite covers of all time, dude. You could probably look it up. Is Spawn #7.
Spawn 7.
Dude, it is like the most amazing cover of all time, and it's super 90s. It is just Spawn with like 1,000,000 guns and just wrapped in bullet bandoliers.
Oh shit. That's actually not that bad of a cover.
No, it's sick, dude. I love that cover.
It's not that bad.
Like that's one of the books that I have multiple copies of just because I love that cover.
It is not a bad cover, dude. I'm looking at it right now. It's a pretty cool cover. Is this Todd McFarlane that did the covers?
Yeah. I think Todd still does all the covers.
Does he?
Yeah.
Well, he's kind of like Jim Lee, where he has no time he just doesn't have time to draw comics anymore. And here's the thing that ticks me off about like Jim Lee is that he commits to a book, but he can never finish it.
Yeah. And it's rough, dude. I mean, I'm sure as an artist, he has that burning love and desire to draw.
Yeah.
But then again, he runs the publishing for DC Comics.
Yeah.
That's a lot of work. I'm sure he works, 20-hour days.
It's not an easy gig.
This is one more big deal. Be ready to join us. Now I've done my part. How about yours? How are you on your front?
Dude, this movie got some like decent name actors when you think about it. Like Michael Douglas, yeah, that guy's a legend.
This Paul's ready. The 860 complete to get your contractor license. What's got to do with all this? He's just the highest scoring killer of all time, that's all. If we hadn't recruited him, the other side would have muscled him. I almost forgot again. Memo from Brimstone Breath. I'm gonna rig a fancy snazzy device that connects your heartbeat to the Heat 16 bomb. So if your heart stops ticking, the bomb goes off. You don't want any smart-ass fruitcake taking you out ahead of schedule. Sort of an insurance policy from the good hands, people. It's a good idea. I like that.
Oh, the old bomb attached to your heartbeat trick.
Yeah, that you're just really. That's a good idea. I like that. There's not a thought in your mind that goes, huh? My heart is going to be attached to a whole series of probably nuclear weapons. Maybe not the best idea.
You know what we need to do for this type of event to make sure everything goes right? Open heart surgery on yourself.
What else could go wrong? You know he's a tough guy because he just spit and the fire just came up right in front of his face.
Spawn is such a creeper in this movie, dude.
Yeah, he really is.
I'm just gonna sit back here in the back of this classroom in my hoodie and stare at her.
Can you imagine you're a student and then this guy sits next to you?
Yeah.
I'd be looking at the other students like, you see this? Y'all see this, right?
Who's that kid? He's not a kid, but the guy that plays Jimmy Olsen on Supergirl.
Oh, Makai Woods, I think is what his name is, or
Is that
something.
his name? He'd be a cool Spawn.
Yeah, he would. He would. I heard he's actually not a bad Jimmy.
Because now they crossed him over into being like a superhero in that show.
Yeah.
What is he like? Was it Guardian he is, or?
I forgot. I feel like if you just throw rubbing alcohol on Spawn, it just.
It's so creepy. Like, stop having these kid moments.
It's not working.
Well, it's not his kid, like, or is it?
No, it is.
Okay.
It is his kid, but I think they revealed something later on in the comics that, like, it's not really his kid or something like that. I could have swore I heard something about that.
You gotta love Clown in the cheerleader outfit. Oh my god.
That's supposed to be the devil, right?
Who's that?
The really badly CGI'd horse.
Oh, yeah, the Malboja. Yeah, he's the devil. Where he's talking, but his mouth does not match the speaking whatsoever. He just has an open mouth the whole time.
Yeah. He's got a seriously big underjaw, too.
Dude, this is seriously PS1 graphics, too.
No, come on, give him a PS2 at least. He actually has a face. Give him PS2 at least. Why does this child still have that fucking doll? I would have burned that shit in the backyard. In front of her.
No way, dude. Oh, burned it. At least it buried it. I was like, it was just going to just grow a bunch of clown dolls.
But I'm saying, you as a responsible parent, you would have thrown that shit away the minute he gave it to her.
Oh, yeah. The moment, yeah. I mean, kids are easily distracted by a cooler toy.
Yeah. Hell, you just buy him a fidget spinner.
Yeah. Or an iPad.
Where's my toy? Oh, we lost it.
Sorry.
Yeah.
This is how it was when I was a kid. I loved whatever toy I had at the moment, and as soon as I got another one, I forgot about the old one.
Yeah. Yeah, I was the same way too. Although I had a shit ton of Transformers growing up.
Yeah. I loved Transformers and He-Man toys as a kid.
I had Beast Wars.
Oh, Beast Wars are cool.
Beast Wars was the shit, dude.
And in me, I had I was right at the age of like these Spawn toys and like the X-Men X Factor toys and stuff like that too.
kill. This is Bum Alley. He lives in Bum Alley.
He was like their protector too, like in the cartoon and in the comics. Just there's always something going on in that alley where, for whatever reason, people went in there just to fuck with homeless people. Like the cartoon, I still remember. Like some guy goes in there and fucks with them, and Spawn just rips them to pieces.
Yeah, Spawn. He's the hero of the homeless.
Back to me.
That homeless guy just got flung right across the alley. He starts having like a Bruce Wayne flashback. Why did you say your dad?
So the director of Spawn, like the next movie he did was Garfield's Pet Force.
Wow, he really didn't go that far, did he?
And then he did Frankenfish, Halloween Town High.
That was a Disney original movie, I think.
Might have been.
You really are going through with this, aren't you? You're just, yeah, I'm all gung-ho for just strapping bomb right in my chest. Trump's wall.
Oh, the director's really a visual effects guy that they hired on to do the directing, I think.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, he did the visual effect. He did some great movies. He's a visual effects director for like Terminator 2 and Jurassic Park.
Oh, well, that makes a lot of sense why it's like this. I mean, granted, like I said, some of the visual effects don't hold up, but the prosthetics actually pretty solid still.
He did a lot of Garfield movies, dude. Oh my god.
You know, in this city, I'm kind of expecting the Crow just to walk right by him.
Dude, that'd be sweet. A Crow Spawn crossover?
It could work. It could work. Now I'm thinking about it. That could actually work.
I think they're doing aren't they doing a Crow reboot as well?
Yeah, there was a lot of talk about a Crow reboot for a while. Bradley Cooper was supposed to be the Crow.
Cool, I guess.
Yeah, that fell through though. I still love the first Crow movie.
Oh, I watched it not too long ago.
It's still a good movie.
It's just sad just knowing that Brandon Lee was killed on the set and that was it for him.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's a whole documentary about how that happened, how that accident went down, and it's just so tragic and stupid.
Really, there's a whole documentary about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because the weaponsmith guy that like checks the weapons and stuff, like the prop guy, he checks all the weapons and stuff. He went home early or something like that, right?
It was something like they were using real bullets and real guns, but they would take the gunpowder out.
Yeah.
And the night before, they did like they were like blocking the scene or something, and they used the gun. So the gun fired, but the bullet was stuck inside. So on the next day when they did the shot, they put like gunpowder in there. So when they shot it again, that was supposed to be just a blast. It shot the bullet out that was stuck in there.
Jesus. John like Bazamo. Here's Clowny.
I want to know why you picked me to lead to.
It isn't curious.
Chris. He gets really all the good one-liners in this.
All those assassin missions we just trained for what's coming. Okay, let's get down to business. We finally got that Deep 16 virus bomb working. Especially because you get things started with a big wet infection. Kaboom!
Kaboom.
All you have to do is lead us to the Holy Land so we can burn it down.
I just love this wet look they did on the suit and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Piece of vermin. What makes you think I would join?
There's a director's cut of this movie out there.
There's a director's cut?
Yeah.
Wonder how much is put in.
It's like a little bit of stuff. I'm looking it up now where it just shows like him just shooting more people at that beginning scene before he gets killed.
Mm. You know, we didn't. I don't know if you caught this or not, but Gabe and I, not Gabe, Jess and I, we were talking about this a few weeks ago. Where actually Rob Liefeld sold all the movie rights to Extreme Comics a few weeks ago.
Yeah, I remember seeing that, dude. That's cool. I'm excited for that. I don't think it's going to go anywhere. I mean, announcing that you sold the movie rights is just announcing that you farted. I mean, that just happens everywhere all these days. Same with Valiant. I mean, they sold their movie rights or whatever, and nothing's come out of that yet.
Yeah. Hell, Why the Last Man movie rights were sold 10, 15 years ago, and nothing still has come out of that.
One of the differences from in the director's cut is that part where the clown pulls out his dirty underwear.
Yeah.
It shows the shit streak down it.
Okay, so then we're watching the director's cut, because I am at least, because I actually remember the shit streak.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. And this is the first look at Violator.
I forgot he turned into Violator. I thought he did it in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
The chain effects and everything are still cool in this as well.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You know, I would actually really love to see somebody like a serious take on this. I think it could be done right. That looks like it hurt. This is actually the first film to feature an African American as a lead comic book hero. Huh. Tim Burton was originally supposed to direct.
That's cool. Yes, I guess this was before Blade, because I thought Blade was the first one.
Well, Blade was the first one, but it was Blade was the first that really like ushered in the comic book superhero movie. John Leguizamo ate live maggots.
Well, he's dedicated to his craft.
They took the dog, you bastard.
It's always the dog that gets it first.
Oh, yeah. Which is why me watching John Wick, when everybody got it, I felt no sympathy for them because they killed the dog.
Oh, no, exactly.
Yeah.
And everybody kind of, when that movie first came out, they made fun of it. Like, oh, his dog died? I'm like, yeah, dude. Like, they murdered his dog in front of him.
Yeah, I mean, not only that, but the dog where his wife, who just died of cancer, gave to him.
Yeah. The last thing the wife did was send a dog to him on her deathbed. Frank Welker was the voice of Malbolgia.
Huh?
Frank Welker. He's like the voice of like Scooby Doo and Megatron.
Mm-hmm.
He's the voice of Malbolgia in this movie.
Wow, Scooby Doo is the devil.
Yep, I knew it.
Edward Norton was originally going to play Terry Fitzgerald.
But dropped out to do Rounders.
Mm-hmm.
Stay away from her.
Cyan is the name of Todd McFarlane's actual daughter, and Wanda is the name of Todd McFarlane's actual wife.
Yeah, he really did
stretch out very far for these names.
Yeah, he really did love putting people in those books. Indiana Jones, the homeless version. Indiana Homeless Jones.
I kept saying Michael Douglas. This is Martin Sheen that did this movie.
Oh, the other Sheen brother.
Yeah. Or their dad. That's their dad.
How does that? Yeah, that. Okay, so there's Martin Sheen, Charlie Sheen, and Emilio Estevez, right?
Right.
Which Emilio Estevez hasn't done shit.
Hey man, when you do Young Guns, what else do you need to do in life?
No. Bump Young Guns, Mighty Ducks, man.
Yes, that's right. He did Mighty Ducks.
You remember that? Come on.
I do. The Flying V.
Oh my god! I got a little mini hard on as a kid when I saw the Flying V. I was like, "Oh, this is so cool!"
And then later, was it like Mighty Ducks 3 or something? They tried to do the Mighty V again, and the other team just broke through them, like whatever.
It failed.
Yes.
Like, and as a
it
kid,
crushed me as a kid. I was like, "No, that's like their special move."
As a kid in the movie theater, watching that go down, I was like, "No, the V didn't work. What the hell? What are they gonna do now?"
John Leguizamo described wearing the fat suit as like a penis wearing a condom.
Townsend is dead. Let him go. I am sentimental. That doesn't mean you have to be. Your anger's your weakness. Your music brought you.
Like this is the weakest R movie I think I've seen in a long time.
This isn't an R. By today's standard, this should not get an R.
Right. I mean, like things like Logan were like way over the top compared to this.
Yeah, but Logan, yeah. Logan deserves the R rating though. But that was the first time we actually saw like limbs and stuff get cut off and blood all over the screen and stuff. Which is
blood on the claws and everything.
Yeah, which is also kind of one of my like minor gripes that I had while watching Wonder Woman that I'll get into on Thursday's show.
I'm gonna nail him to the bag.
You know, I know this movie is all about Spawn's like redemption, being a good guy, but that happened kind of quick. I wish they would just kept him like a bad guy the whole time.
I think that would have worked better. Because he's technically a bad guy. He was not a good guy when he was alive.
No, he went to hell for a reason.
Yeah. Did this motherfucker just do a magic trick on you and chain you up? It totally just Houdini'd you.
You see, you've been using your armor only by physical reality.
So the armor is alive.
Yeah, his whole suit, not like an organism or something like that, but yeah, it's something that he controls 100% of. I think it talks to him and stuff like that in the comics as well and things like that.
You must visualize your objective. Now it doesn't rest.
Just wait a second.
That is the part where he goes through a training montage.
The
You're the best.
Rocky montage.
Oh yeah, you're the best. All right.
Oh yeah, and montages are the best. It's always them messing up, and then they start getting better and better. It's great.
Yeah. Rocky 2, gayest no 3 gayest training montage.
Really?
Rocky 3 has a gay training montage. Yeah, dude, they're wearing short shorts and they're running along in the beach with Apollo Creed and Sylvester Stallone, and they hug in the water with like the shortest shorts you've ever seen.
That was the 80s. It's the same thing as when they did the volleyball scene in Top Gun.
That's a fucking classic scene, though. It's gay, but it's classic.
Yeah,
Top
very
Gun.
homoerotic for sure.
Oh, Top Gun Top Gun is the gayest movie of all time.
Well, what was it? Nightmare on Elm Street 2 was a totally just gay homoerotic movie that nobody caught on to till like years later.
Yeah, and they kept denying it too. People would ask them for years, this movie's kind of gay, right? They're like, no, it's not. And it just so helps that the main actor for Nightmare on Elm Street 2 was gay.
Yep.
I still think Dream Warriors is the best. I saw that a few weeks ago. I love that movie.
I haven't seen that movie in years. I can't seem to find it like a standalone copy of that movie. I'll have to buy like the entire Nightmare on Elm Street set to watch it.
You can't find, oh wow, you can't find a standalone of Dream Warriors?
Yeah. I don't know if it's out of print or it just gets snatched up every time I go to the used store or what.
Dream Warriors is great.
I love it because it's just it's a comic book movie, or like a guy reads comics and he uses that to become like a superhero in his dreams and stuff.
There's that scene also where one of my favorite kills for a horror movie where Freddy has the guy dangling over the ledge and he's got his like veins and stuff ripped out of his arms.
Yeah,
oh
I
my
was so uncomfortable watching the veins pop out of his arms like that. And they use them as like puppet strings.
I
get itchy just thinking about it.
Or the scene with the junkie where you see like the mouths wanting drugs and then
Yeah, that's right. Oh, I haven't thought about that in so long. And his veins are just begging for it. Yeah.
Oh, this motorcycle. As a kid, I wanted this motorcycle.
I don't think they could do movies like that anymore with like the whole junkie thing like that.
No.
Like there'd be some kind of controversy and outcry.
Yeah, with political correctness today, it's all over the place. You couldn't do it. I remember really wanting this motorcycle as a kid. This whole movie was designed to sell toys.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like the 1980s Transformer movie.
Well, it's like every cartoon in the 80s is really just a toy commercial.
Yeah, yeah. And then the FCC stepped in and was like, you can't just make toy commercials. You actually have to put in something educational. He had plenty of time to hit the brake on that. See you at Wanda's. God, I remember watching this as a kid thinking, this is fucking awesome! This is so fucking cool!
And now you're just like, oh, this is kind of weak.
Yeah, it is
It's
kind
still
of weak.
cool, but it's not like that
Not-
exciting level anymore at all.
Not at all. Look at that small CD. Wow. At least it's not a floppy disk. Spawn's gonna show up now. Creeper. Such a fucking creeper!
He is, dude. Such a stalker boy.
Let it go. You look like a slice of beef jerky. Man, that monitor.
I think I might be ahead of you a little bit, but man, there's another hell scene, and they just spend so much time in this CGI hell. Like it's legitimately just really bad, hellish CGI.
Oh. Yeah, I'm in the scene where the little girl comes in and like you're finding out with and then this guy comes in. How the fuck did he get in through the front door without? Okay.
So you have the part where Violator or Clown shows up to the house.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go.
Yeah, he's just ringing the doorbell right now.
On the floor. Kid stays with me. Answer the door. Go on.
I think Violator shows up now. It's been a while since I've seen this. Oh, I'm kicking his fucking head in. If he sticks his head out like that from the side, I'm kicking the shit out of it.
Oh
Like-
yeah, he's gonna just hit it like a soccer ball.
Yeah, it's not like I gotta reach far. You were at my birthday party. See, I told you shouldn't have invited that fucking clown. That's what I would have told my wife. I told you.
What do you always be bringing up old shit for?
I blame you for this.
Where's Spawn? It's cut the crap. Spawn's on his way. Red flag. Of course I am. You don't know how much God means to me.
Why would you agree to do that in the first place? You know he's a spawn. He's a demon from hell. It's like Voldemort if you left him in the oven too long. And this is where they blew the remainder of the budget. Three hell scenes and the cape is where they blew the budget.
Yep.
You join Hill's army or she dies. I'll break your heart. Let her go. So what's it gonna be?
I think Wanda dies in the comics.
I think she does, but like way like later on kind of thing.
Yeah, really far down the line. Here, let me take a look.
Your fault, Spawn. You were doing fine until you showed up.
Mm-mm. Wanda Blake.
Yeah, this hell scene is garbage. Oh my god.
At one point, Wanda had twins.
My heart stops and the virus is released, and everybody in the world dies.
Stop, drop, and roll, dude.
Feel the burn. Get used to it because it's payback time. See you in hell, Jason.
So now he has laser vision that he can pull stuff out of the chest. Okay.
Yeah, there's the MacGuffin of the story right there.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you gotta have it. So now he can kill you.
Well, it's funny because he does that because he doesn't want to kill Martin Sheen in front of his daughter. Like, take him to another room.
They stuffed his best friend's mouth with a ball gag. We know what Wanda was into.
Yeah, there's some International Women's Day going on right there.
Damn.
Uh-oh. Who played Wanda?
John Leguizamo.
Yes, he could play everything.
Yeah. He played everybody in this movie. He was Michael J. White in blackface.
Oh man,
Can you imagine that?
he's like Alfred Hitchcock, where he's in every movie. Teresa Randall. Okay, I don't know who that is.
Shyamalan was like that for a while. Where he was in every one of his movies. And then everybody started realizing, oh, this guy really doesn't have a good track record in movies. But hey, Shyamalan's come back.
Has it?
M. Night Shyamalan? Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude, it's Split. Yeah.
Yeah, Split and the one before that. Wasn't bad either.
Avatar.
No. He had a movie after that. Avatar was terrible.
He did. What was that one? Something about like an elevator that takes you to hell or something.
Devil. He did that. And then he had something else after that. Of The Visitor, The Visit, something like that.
I just noticed that Clown had that smiley face button the whole time.
Yeah.
Very Watchmen-like.
Mm-hmm.
He'll be back.
He'll be back.
Come on.
Concentrate on healing. Come on.
I may not be able to hold him off alone.
I may not be able.
You gotta love that ancient chainmail that they gave him.
Wow, you aren't kidding. The hell special effects.
yeah, this part's bad, dude. But this is probably top of the. This is definitely top of the line, like visuals for '97.
I don't even know, man. I think this is pretty bottom of the barrel, too. Because you got to think, like 4 years before that, you had Terminator 2.
Yeah, true. But I don't think they really did much like fully CGI like environments like this though.
Yeah. That's
It's just video game graphics, like 100%. It looks like PS1 with the practical like Violator suit.
it's like something out of Attack on Titan. I have this badass suit that can do a whole bunch of cool shit, but I'm just gonna punch him.
Yeah, this movie's gonna end by him punching the bad guy.
Jesus, how fast did he get thrown? Let's see Barry Allen running next to him. There you go, finally.
Finally.
Lead with that next time, man.
Ugh.
Holy shit.
You won't lead my army, then you must die.
I can't even tell what's going on in the background with those guys. It's like a giant raid.
Like, how's he learned to do this? Like, he's mastered his powers immediately now.
It's called plot device. Yeah, there was no lead up to this.
No.
This just came out of fucking nowhere. I just realized that. You're right.
Yeah, I mean, he had the hardest time figuring out how to like get his pants on, and now he could just like kill everybody at once. And he escapes hell by going up.
He rocket propels himself out of hell. Oh shit! He kind of looks like Nova.
He just went up.
Right through the chimney. Like he's fucking Santa Claus going the other way.
He went up. That was it.
That's, well, you know.
Like if he has just a small portion of like the devil's power, how come the devil just can't go up too?
I just realized that. You're right. You just broke the whole movie. Why does the devil need to go through all this long ass thing trying to make this happen when all he has to do is just pew!
Yeah.
And I don't know, if I was the Simmons though, I'd block off that chimney.
Yeah. Sorry, no more Santa Claus for you, Cheyenne.
I feel like obviously our chimney is a gateway to the underworld, so let's move. Or let's block this off.
Dude, Spawn has no ears, but he has a hole for his ear.
Yeah. You could tell he's so stiff in that suit. He's like this, spaz. It kind of reminds me of those old Batman films where the cowl was attached, so they had to.
Oh yeah, where he had to like turn his whole body to look.
Yeah.
Like, why is that guy just sitting on the couch with that big ass gun? Just punch him again.
Does medieval Spawn really have to tell you at this point to use your armor?
Concentrate.
Okay, this scene as a kid was pretty cool.
That's kind of cool.
It's not over yet. I'll come you to death. I'll fight the
Oh, come here to death.
Hey, Wanda. What do you think?
No, seriously, we need to close off that chimney right now.
Yeah, no, that's going away. Like, is that just a dimension that can pop up anywhere? Does it have to be in a fireplace? Like,
No, it's specifically that chimney.
okay,
Yeah.
then yeah, we're moving just all together, like poltergeist. We're just moving.
I think that's a serious. I don't think your homeowners association is going to approve that. I'm just.
No way. And I don't think anybody's homeowners insurance is going to cover any of those claims.
So what's wrong with the house? Oh, there's nothing. Gateway to hell.
Like, you have to look this time in Twitch.
Where?
The carrying out Martin Sheen.
Oh, they were there? Oh, I completely missed that. How do you know it was them?
You can tell just by the actors they cast for it.
They just looked dead on like it?
Later, not in the movie, but I think like it's like an Easter egg kind of thing.
So, okay, for Sam and Twitch, the show, I can totally see them going the route of like Spawn's, like committing all these murders to bad people, and they're the ones that are investigating. And at the end of the season, it's like you get a little hint of him.
That'd be cool if it was kind of like if it was more like a cop drama.
Yeah.
Or like a supernatural cop drama, which is kind of you don't see Spawn, but there's like shadowy effects of him and like whispers of him and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
And there's this homeless guy that's living down the alley that he's taking care of bad people or something.
Exactly.
The choice has been made.
Dun, 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 dun.
All right, I know this is the end of the movie, but I'm gonna have to cut this short.
You know what?
I gotta go pick up Andrew from school.
Ah, damn. All right.
But
All right,
there's
guys.
2 minutes left of the movie, so
Yeah, there's 2 minutes left. All right, guys. So yeah, this was Spawn. Thanks for joining us. There's more fire, a lot more fire.
there's some more cape here at the end.
Gabe, where can they find you real quick, man?
This is just like an evil Batman.
This
Just
is,
shooting cape.
where can they find you, Gabe?
Yeah, you guys can find me on YouTube. Right here is Gabe Infinity Watch. Find me on Instagram also as Gabe Infinity Watch. And I appreciate everybody spending their time watching this with us and for being a part of Luis's Patreon. Goes to a lot.
Amen. This was fun. Thanks, guys. Yeah, it's gonna be a few more weeks, like probably another 2 weeks or something like that before we do another one. We got a few things lined up. We were thinking about doing Miami Connection and a few other movies, so we'll see what happens.
Talking about Judge Dredd, the Sylvester Stallone version.
Oh God, we need to do that. All right, but have a good day. Take it
Are
easy,
you done
Gabe.
with the movie, man? I mean, like, continue with the movie. I mean, is it just the credits right now? I just closed it.
It's just the credits, and there's no after credit scene.
Yeah, this isn't a Marvel movie. Wonder Woman.
Although it would be pretty cool if Wonder Woman showed up.
No, I'm just saying that movie didn't have an after credit scene either.
It didn't. That caught me off guard a little bit.
I looked it up during the credits. I just had to look it up online to see if there was one, and then I found out there wasn't. I just left.
Yeah, same. I did the exact same thing too. I was sitting in the theater and I was like, does Wonder Woman have an after the credit scene? I Googled it and I was like, oh, okay. So I just left after.
Exactly. But anyways, man, I'm sorry to cut this short, but I gotta go pick him up from school.
All right, take it easy, man.
All right, man. See you.
Bye.
Late.